What's going on, Titan fam? Brother Stogie here. I am live right now at the Oliva Cigar Company out here in Ontario, California. And I got my man, no other than Short Story Hemingway himself, Richie. Say what's up to the fam.
How you doing, everybody? Nice to meet you.
We came all the way out here because we got a special request from one of our subscribers looking for budget sticks. So who else better to let us know who that is than the cigar man himself from Oliva Lounge. Richie, talk to the people.
Well, looking for a stick, you always want to look at strength, but we do offer a wide selection of cigars, which you would consider a budget stick, $15 and below. You can start off, a lot of people mainly go for are house blends, and you can find those at a lot of different lounges. Our particular blend is an all Nicaraguan cigar, filler, binder, outer leaf. We have a Churchill and a double Toro for $10 and a 7x70 for the big smokers for $12. A lot of the cigars, you know, you have Arturo Fuentes, you can have some Brick House, Casa Cuevas. All of those are going to be under $15. You know, looking around, got some Camachos, some Esteban Carreras, La Glorias. I mean, there's a lot of brands you can go with. Just choose your strength and then look for the cigar. I mean, you're going to find it hard times because of California, because we have such a high tobacco tax. But we always try and do the best that we can, going direct with a lot of these companies so we can all work together to bring down the price so everyone can still enjoy a premium, good price cigar.
So boom, all right, so we went out, we picked out 5 what we consider budget cigars for you guys to choose from. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go one by one to each 5. We'll let our boy Richie from Oliva Lounge kind of go through briefly on the specs of these cigars. We'll start with the house blend?
Sure. So this is our house blend. This is a 6x60, medium in strength, all Nicaraguan, filler, binder, outer leaf. Very good for a beginning smoker or for the experienced smoker, and just something that you can sit back and relax with, and $10 a stick. What have we got?
Take it over to the Casa Cuevas.
Casa Cuevas Maduro. So a Dominican filler with a nice Maduro wrap, still medium in strength, and all around good stick. You can't never go wrong.
Next, come over to our Arturo Fuente line.
So Arturo Fuente, very classic, very good cigar, the 858. Find it in many lounges. You know, you're looking a mild medium. This particular one has a Maduro wrap. Once again, nice little robust with coffee, nuttier notes to it. Budget priced.
So now we head over to AJ Fernandez's New World. Why don't you tell me a little bit about this stick?
So the AJ New World is one of the few cigars that actually uses a Cameroon outer leaf. So you're going to get a little spice to it, but with the Cameroon outer leaf, you're going to get a natural sweetness to it. So they complement each other, and it's a box press, so a very easy draw on it.
So speaking of a box press, this is probably one of my favorite go-tos. This is one of the most budget cigars that I go to. This is the Esteban Carrera's Chupacabra.
So Esteban Carrera, a Nicaraguan-based company. The Chupacabra, basically it speaks for itself. It's a great cigar, medium in strength, nice Maduro, but super easy draw for the person who likes to have that whiskey or a nice beverage with it. This cigar would totally complement it, and they're at a great price.
So real quick, before we go ahead and end this, Richie, tell them where you guys are located.
We are here in the Inland Empire, right by the Ontario Mills. So come on by and see us. We're here. We got a great lounge so you can sit back, relax, catch a movie, catch some sports. We got it all. You're home away from home.
Make sure you guys hit these guys up on Instagram, Oliva Cigar Company. On Instagram, they have events. The lounge is beautiful, leather seats, and like you said, there's TVs surrounding all of you. So right now, we gave you a glimpse or a top 5 budget cigars inside this lounge right here. See you back at the lounge.
I saw the food posts.
Bro, I had to. You know, I normally don't eat like that, but I had meatloaf.
Oh my God, that looked good.
Bro, to my soul. Out. To my soul. I mean, like usually when I eat like that, I like, know I'm gonna get a salad to offset it.
Right.
I didn't eat the salad. Like I feel like I was gonna disrespect the meal by eating the salad.
Yeah, whatever.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I didn't even do the salad. But that meat, it was a big piece of meatloaf, and it was just like, it was floating in like this rich brown river, gravy river. Like the mashed potatoes were just like perfectly seasoned.
Yeah.
The mustard greens were perfectly seasoned. I'm like, you just can't get this in California.
You gotta take advantage of that.
It doesn't taste as good.
Yeah, it's different.
So I think I at least got one more trip to Louisiana to find someplace else to eat.
Okay.
Some authentic Southern cuisine.
When you go out there, you gotta take advantage.
I think I'm gonna get gumbo this time. I'm gonna find someone who has gumbo.
Okay.
I'm gonna get some Southern gumbo from the South.
I like it.
From the South.
I like it.
Yes.
What's going on, everybody? Cigar Titan here once again with my good friend Brother Stogie. Say hello to people.
Titan fam.
Titan fam, you have found the most entertaining cigar channel on YouTube. Isn't that right, Brother Stogie?
I like that.
That's right.
I like that.
And this is officially take 2, because Cigar Titan made a little whoopsie daisy with the mic. The first time we had to film, we had to come back and do this again. But we're back at it with a subscriber requested video.
Yes, we are. They hit us up and they were like, hey, can y'all do the top 5 budget cigars? He was like, sure, we can do that for you. But take heed, okay? Budget cigars, what's that word I'm looking for? It's subjective,
Yes.
okay? But just pay attention, we got you.
You ready to get this one started?
As always, give it to 'em.
It's gonna be a lot of drinking.
It's gonna be a lot of drinking. It's the only time in the year I can actually say, I get a white girl wasted.
Welcome back, everybody. Like we said at the beginning of the episode, we are going to be doing another subscriber requested video. And as Brother Stogie said, this one is about the top 5 budget friendly cigars. And you, Brother Stogie, you said this one was subjective.
Yes, I'm a brother. Yes, brother.
What do you mean by that?
So as you can see through the video you guys just watched from Richie at Cool Cigar Lounge, he kind of took y'all on a tour of what may be budget friendly in the lounge and the humidor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what I mean it might be subjective is that everybody's budget might not be the same. A budget for somebody might be a good $15 stick. Mm-hmm. Budget for somebody else, but $15, good Lord, I ain't get paid yet. Budget to that person might be a $9 stick.
Right.
But even to maybe even that person, somebody else like $9, well shit. What a $5 stick's at?
Right.
Subjectivity.
Yes. And so we're going to talk a little bit about that today and what some of our favorite subjective budget-friendly cigars are. Mm-hmm. But before we get into that, Brother Stogie, why don't we talk a little bit about what we are actually smoking today?
So we are smoking a nice, sexy cigar, courtesy of your boy Cigar Titan himself. This is the Aging Room Rare Collection. And when you gave me this, when I first smelt it, bro, you talking about robust flavors coming out of here?
Yes.
Almost like a fresh garden without the plants. Like before you start planting stuff, you got the nice rich soil in there. Dude, just came through. Where'd you get this one from?
So I bought this off of the Corona Cigar Company, got a box of them. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, recently did a trip out to Vegas. Happened to come across this particular cigar, I think, when we were at the 8 Lounge in Las Vegas. And purchased this, smoked it, immediately fell in love with this cigar. So huge shout out to Aging Room for coming up with this rare collection, because this, for as long as they keep making this cigar, this will now be a part of my regular rotation.
Yeah, it is a nice thing.
In my humidor. It starts off a little heavy. With there is a hint of a pepper that comes through on it that'll wash over the back of the tongue. But by the time you get through the first third, it definitely starts to mellow out and then transitions into more of a medium full-bodied cigar. It's a little bit easier to digest. It's not something that I think is going to require most people to down a spoonful of sugar or grab some candy or something to balance out their blood sugar levels. This particular cigar isn't that type of heavy hitter.
And they tell you, I got a flavor that I don't think I've ever described for a cigar that I've smoked.
Really? What's that?
Has a real like meaty, if you take it through a retrohale, it's like a real meaty, red meatish flavor tone coming from it.
Okay.
Like some of that back flavor you'll get from after you chewing on a steak.
Yep.
You swallow it, I got that from there.
Okay.
Right?
Interesting. Well, let's get into our top 5.
Okay.
Brother Stogie. We'll start off with one of your favorite top 5. And when we say budget friendly, this doesn't necessarily mean, I want to clarify this, because some of the sticks we're going to be talking about today are by no means cheap cigars. They're not something that I would compare to a gas station cigar or a blunt or anything like that. We're talking premium cigars.
But we're talking about that one stick that you can count on. You know what I'm saying? When all the bros had went out for the weekend, they said, hey bro, come with us. You're like, oh, I get that much money. But you don't want to tell them that, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming, I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going through picnic cigars, picking 2 and 3. Like, where your sticks at? Oh, I just want this one, I'm good with this one. Well, you don't want them all? Nah, bro. I just want this one. It's that one stick that you go, that one premium stick that you go to, because you know it'd be worth your buck.
There you go.
They won't take all your bucks at the same time. So my number 5, probably one of my favorites. Okay, it's the, and actually smoked this. I smoked it already. I would have showed y'all, but I smoked it because I just had to. Because it's been so long since I had it.
You
but
said it was your favorite.
But it is
that.
my go-to stick, and it is the Nub Nuance Double Row Series. It is a nice 4-inch by 60 ring gauge cigar by Oliva. It's a Nub collection. The Nuance. Check it out. Despite its size, it's gonna last you as long as a decent size 6-inch Robusto, 5.5, 6-inch Robusto. You know what I'm saying? I love it. It's always smooth, and I bought that from Cigarbid Lounge. I think it was $11.50. Okay.
There we go. So number 5 at the top of my list would be the Arturo Fuente 858, I believe it is, and that has a Cameroon wrapper. That one, I want to say, when I bought it, was about a 6-inch by maybe 50 or 48. It was a much thinner cigar. I'll put it up here as we're going through all the cigars so you guys can see all that and all the great information. But I absolutely love anything from the Arturo Fuente line. And when you're talking about Arturo Fuente, the last thing that comes to mind is budget.
Yeah.
But you can find some very good, reasonably priced deals on the Arturo Fuente cigars, depending on where you're getting them from. So I think this particular cigar, and again, reiterating that we live out here in California, we have some of the highest tobacco taxes in the country. We pay more for cigars out here than you will in just about anywhere else in the country. So for us, talking budget friendly, I believe that particular stick out here was just under $15, around $13.99 or $14.99 at the local lounge out here.
So we're going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or we're going 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1.
Yeah, we'll do it that way.
Okay, for sure. So I think I'm top of my head now. Okay, let's see. So my number 4. Okay, this line is not really talked about too much. You know, I want to bring this to everybody's attention first before I go to my number 4. Okay, just because you see everybody posting Olivas, just because you see everybody posting Casacuevas or Arturo Fuentes or Davidoffs, right? I think because everybody else is fancy, they gotta be fancy as well. You don't. Smoke what you like. And if it's not talked about amongst other people, don't worry about it. My number 4 is from Esteban Carreras. Okay? I remember when this line came out a few years ago. This was actually before Cigarbid Lounge moved locations.
Right.
And I started off with the Chupacabra.
Yes.
And I got that stick. Actually, I got a stick right here.
Okay, okay.
The newest, this is the Esteban Carreras Connecticut. This is a nice, beautiful white and gold wrapper right there.
It is very pretty.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So this one here, this one was $12.99, but I have the Chupacabra that was about $12.99, $11.99. It's about that range right there. always budget friendly, and I haven't, except for Unforgiven. I didn't really like the Unforgiven from Esteban Carreras too much.
Okay.
But the rest of them, I can't say I've had a bad smoke from Esteban Carreras.
Okay. So my number 4 is going to be one of our favorite manufacturers, and that comes from the Casa Cuevas line.
Okay.
And that is the Casa Cuevas Habano.
Okay.
Very good stick. I absolutely love this one. Depending on where you go, what lounge you're buying it from, you can usually pick something like the Casa Cuevas Habano up for around anywhere between 11 to
maybe 13.
Yeah, to $13. It just depends on where you're going. Out here in California, you're usually paying around $13.99, $14.99 for that particular cigar. But you know, Luis Cuevas, the Casa Cuevas family, they make tremendous cigars. If you're looking for something that's more in line with your budget, you can't go wrong with the Casa Cuevas Habano.
And I'm gonna go ahead and jump off that one with you. My favorite one from Casa Cuevas is the Reserva Maduro. Nice darker than me, you know what I'm saying? But that one will range you about, I believe, $13.99 to $14.99. Like we said, budget is subjective.
That's the blue label, right?
That's the blue one.
Yeah.
Budget is subjective. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have at least $20 in your pocket, stay your ass home. Okay? At least buy something that's at least $13.
Yeah, I mean, if you're buying cigars, you should have at least $20 in your pocket. If you don't have $20 to spend, then buy food. Don't buy cigars.
Exactly. Prioritize, okay? Prioritize. But that $13.99 straight, that's nice budget sticks. But no, I'm only gonna smoke one. You know, people won't really care what I'm smoking because it's a Casa Cuevas. You know what I'm saying? They don't care how many I got. All they care about is a Casa Cuevas cigar. That's one of my go-tos. 1, 2, 3. It's your turn.
Did you just go? Was that you did? You
Yeah.
right.
So we're at number 2 now.
That would be that would be my number 3.
Okay, we'll go ahead then.
We're gonna figure this out.
We're gonna give them 15 motherfuckers at some point. We'll just keep going, back to back.
A long week. So my number 3 pick is actually going to be from the Oliva line. So this particular one is the Oliva Connecticut. This is the Oliva cigar that comes with the white label. I've talked about it on the show before. I get this stick all the time in bundle packs and things like that. I think when we go down to $8.88 down in Fullerton, you can actually get I want to say it's the Churchill size down there for just over $9. I want to say it's like $9.99 over there. So anywhere I've gone, this particular stick has always been in an affordable price range. Even when I'm looking at lounges that may be more upscale, where there's an added premium to their prices on cigars, this particular stick always remains in the affordable range. So if you guys haven't already checked out the Oliva Connecticut, I would highly recommend it. It's a medium to sometimes medium full-bodied stick, but it definitely totes the line of a medium for sure. When it comes to consistency, it's one of the few sticks that I've had that I've almost never had a performance issue with.
Okay.
I don't know what it is about Oliva and this particular line of cigars, but I can't recall a time where I've ever had a performance issue with the Oliva Connecticut. It's just a great middle-of-the-road stick if you're not looking for anything too light or anything too heavy. It kind of fits right in between, and it works well with your wallet.
Okay. I mean, so say you are a beginner.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You want to go out and you just don't, you only got that $20. But you want to be able to get some food at the same time. But you don't really drink medium plus full-body cigars.
You shouldn't drink any cigars.
What do you just said? But you don't smoke medium plus or full body cigar. You might just be a beginner. You want to try something safe, but it's budget friendly. This one here, my number 2.
Okay.
Because I smoke what I want. Because people can't tell me what to smoke.
Then you gotta let
Don't
'em.
tell me TTM, WTS. Don't tell me what to smoke. My number 2 is brought to you by the Deadwood Tobacco Company, and that is the motherfucking Leather Rose. You know what I'm saying? This is not my bottom bitch right here. This is my top bitch right here.
Yes.
The Leather Rose. That'll run you at least around about $11, $12. It's worth it. I've never had a bad Leather Rose.
They're fantastic. That whole line is really good. But I would definitely say the Leather Rose and the Sweet Jane are probably on my list of the top 2 out of that.
Mine too, I say that too. Consistency has always been the same. You get a nice little sweet flavor, a little sweet tip off the leather rose. Not too overpowering, it's not super fragrant where people are just staring at you like, bro, that brother smoking a sweet ass cigar. It's not. It's nice and subtle. You can enjoy it at the same time, and it won't punch your pockets that hard. Leather Rose, Deadwood Tobacco Company. Check it out.
That's right. So going on to my number 2, we're gonna stick with the Oliva line here. Got another Oliva in the bag. And for me, my number 2 is actually going to be the Oliva V. Now I have seen the Oliva V at a very affordable price in many cigar lounges.
Okay.
It is a fantastic Maduro wrapped stick.
Okay.
I think the Oliva V is one of your favorites as well.
The Melanio.
The Melanio.
The Melanio.
Right, I'm talking about the Oliva V
that
series.
is not a budget stick.
No. But the Oliva V series you can definitely find at a reasonable price in most lounges. That is a medium to full body stick, usually about 5 or so inches long. Beautiful Maduro wrapper on it, everything else. You can't go wrong when you're picking up an Oliva. I think it's a fantastic stick. So if you find one that's within your price range, you're probably looking at close to $12 to $14.
Exactly.
Depending on where you get it. And again, we're talking about California prices. If you live outside of California, you may be able to find these a lot cheaper somewhere else. But out here, you're looking at $12 to $14. And I don't think I said I did. I said $9.99 for the Connecticut.
Okay.
You're number 1.
I'm gonna take it here. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, because you go into a brick and mortar and buy single sticks. We have learned that sometimes to get max value, to get that bang for your buck, to budget wisely,
Yes.
sometimes you have to buy in bulk.
That's true.
Sometimes you have to buy in bundles.
That's true.
Sometimes you have to go online.
Absolutely.
So he always goes and gets the Oliva series, the O's, the C's, the V's, the Melanios, the whole damn Oliva alphabet. You know what I'm saying? I can go and have a nice little smorgasbord of Olivas when I come over here and sample shit. You know what I'm saying? But I went and I bought nice budget-friendly smokes. I still have some. I even gave my bro some.
Yep.
Had a nice little party, passed those out, and I still got some left.
Yes.
And that is, shout out to Jewel State once again, factory smokes.
Yes.
Okay? I don't care what nobody say. Motherfucker cigar type, okay? That is a decent smoke. Now, what was the blue label?
Yes.
The blue label that I bought.
And then the red were
And the
sweets.
factory smoke sweets was the red label. I bought both packs. I spent maybe $65 and I got 100 cigars.
Yeah.
It's 50 per pack, 25 per pack, or 50 per pack. It's a whole lot of cigars for a little bit of price,
cigars,
okay?
right.
There's a lot of cigars, about a bundle, about that big. Nice little brick of cigars, okay? I spent maybe 60 bucks, 60 to 80 bucks, and I got either 50 or 100 cigars, okay? It was a ridiculous price for a whole bunch of sticks. You're talking about maybe $2, $3 per stick. You can't beat that. So sometimes you gotta save your money, go online, find a bundle or a sampler or something like that that works for you. But you know what? Do the math, take the average, do the calculations. That's only $4 a stick.
Yeah.
Can't get that anywhere else.
Yeah.
Even for Oliva V, that's only $8, $9 a stick. You're not gonna get that anywhere else. Sometimes you have to get bundles off the internet. And that's my number 1 way, including the factory smoke cigar, to save your money and budgetize for your sticks.
That's right.
Knock them out.
All right, now I'm gonna do a little bit of cheating here on my end too, and say that for my number 1 pick, you gotta shop online if you're looking to get the most bang for your buck, Stogie. So now the cigars you're looking at right now, got 10 of these cigars for roughly $137 or something like that. So it's a little steep for 10 cigars, right?
Okay.
I mean, but it's obviously not the most expensive cigars you're gonna find out there. But another great website to go to find an awesome deal on cigars where you can buy in bulk and really drive down the price of those cigars is cigarbid.com. Now, I've talked about cigarbid.com before on the website. I'll tell you. So our executive assistant bought me a box of cigars not too long ago, the Monte Cristo Espada.
Okay.
I'm probably saying that wrong, but I'll put it up here for the right name. And she spent a little over $250 for a box of 10.
Okay.
I told her the other day, I went on Cigarbid.com, and I'll post what I paid for it right up here. I bought 20 of these bad boys. Brother Stogie, how many do you think, or how much do you think I spent for 20 of the exact same cigars that she bought in the box for just over $250?
125.
No, less.
$87.
Very close.
Really?
It's about $88.
Shut up.
For 20 of those sticks. So if you go on Cigarbid.com, there's actually a couple of ways you can look to buy cigars on there. One is you bid against other people in order to get the best price for a cigar. You can say, you know what? I think this box is only worth 50 bucks. I'm only going to bid $50, which is how I won the box of 25 of the Toronto cigars. Spent 50 bucks for 25 cigars. That's an awesome deal.
If that's not budget, I don't know what is.
Right. Then what I did with the Monte Cristo cigars was actually, they have a thing on there, it's called like a counter. So it basically counts down the price to a certain point, and you have an opportunity. So it starts off, let's say it starts off at $100, and then it slowly, Brother Stogie's going on Cigarbid right now.
I'm doing calculations and shit.
So it starts off at $100 and it slowly works its way down until, say, it gets to $45. Now, if it gets down to a certain point, it resets and the price of the cigars jumps way back up, and then you've kind of lost your opportunity to get it at the lowest possible price. So you can go on there, wait for the price to drop down, which I did. I waited for a bundle of 10 to drop down to about $42, $43. Bought it. Went in, paid for 2 bundles of that, got it for under $100, 20 cigars of the Monte Cristo Espada. I'm putting it up here. Put it up here. But those are absolutely fabulous, fabulous cigars, and I would put those in probably like a nice super premium.
So you're talking about he paid almost barely $5 per cigar
for Monte Cristo.
For Monte Cristo, barely $5 per cigar. You gotta think wisely. You gotta think, y'all.
So if you got a little bit of extra dough in the pocket and you really want to get a lot of bang for your buck, the only way you're going to be able to do that is by shopping online. And there are many, many online retailers that we've covered in a previous episode. I'll link that episode to this one here. You can check out our top 5 online retailers and what we think about those. But that's the way to go, Brother Stogie.
I agree, man. I agree. So, like I said, we don't knock you. If your budget goes below what we just talked about and you want to go to, I don't know, what shit, I got a box right here, why not just show them? And you want to do some Blackstone Cherry cigarillos from the gas station, hey, knock yourself out. I'm not going to tell you what to smoke.
To each other.
That's your prerogative. But we cover premium cigars on this channel.
That's right. Brother Stogie.
Yes.
I think that's all the time we got. We got it right this time.
We did get it right this time. My mic is on.
Yep, I feel good about
I know
this.
how to work it now.
Yes.
Brand new equipment and shit. Y'all know how they go.
Yes, wireless mic. So it's a little different than having the boom mic, which they can't see. It's just out of camera frame, but allows us to be a little bit more flexible.
So my hat. So for those of you who ask where I got my hat from, Classic Supply Company, Route 66, Rancho Cucamonga. My boy Daryl has a hat shop out there. Has clothes, hats, has beard product, little pomade and shit for all my greasers and stuff like that, pocket knives, you name it, he got it. It's all there. His hats are phenomenal. So if you're in Southern California area and you're looking for a hat, by Victoria Gardens in the Victoria Gardens Mall, in between Yard House and Cold Stones.
Okay, yep, know where that's at. I know where that's at.
You know what I'm saying? It's right there. Go get you a nice hat, man. That's where best to get all his gear from. Peep game. So, hope you enjoyed this next episode of our top 5 budget cigars. Hope you wrote them down. We'll have them down in the description in case you kind of missed what we said and what we talked about. If you have your own favorite budget cigar, go ahead and put them in the comments so we can have a plethora of options for our viewers to go ahead and choose from. Adam Wolf, Butcher's down there. Darshan, Butcher's down there. Tim from Cigar Reviews, put them down there. Tim from Cigar Show Tim. Put them down there so people can have some stuff to choose from. We're a family. That's what we do.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And you subscribe. Did I tell them to subscribe or everybody's talking shit?
No, do whatever you want.
I'll say it again. Subscribe to the subscribe to the channel. Next, subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Smash it. Give us some likes. Don't forget to comment at the bottom. Say hello. Say what's up if you're new to the channel. Introduce yourself. Hit that bell so you get new notification every time Cigar Talk posts a new video for y'all. Till next time. Live how you smoke. Smoke how you live. And that's smooth, baby.
I just can't. We'll see everybody next week.
Yeah.